Okay, just making sure chat actually loads. I'm gonna just have to hope that it loads this time. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to Minecraft Fresh Start, I think this is called. Right. Minecraft Vanilla 1.21.5 Let's Play. That's what it's called. Okay. Anyway, welcome back. Today, we're moving villagers, and I did do a little bit of off-camera mining just so that I could have enough rails. I think I also got this shield off camera, but it's just a shield with a Illager banner on it. Okay, anyway. Right, so I don't know if I showed this off, but we have this. No, right, I think I did show that off already. In fact, I think I built that on stream. Okay. My right click has not been working as well lately. Might need to get a new mouse. Well, unfortunate, because I don't think I can, at this very moment, afford to get a new mouse, but... I'll be able to get one soon. I just have to wait a bit and just deal with what I got. And periodically reload the chat because it breaks. What am I looking for? Right, villagers. Let's grab all that. Let's grab a bunch of cobblestone. And I need to decide where I actually want the villagers placed. Naturally, I think I am gonna have... like, over there I think is gonna be my industrial district. Yeah. So I'll transport the villagers over there. I don't know if that's far enough. But if it's not, I can always, remove the remaining villagers. Right, I'm gonna also need the actual setup. Ooh. I need 4 beds. I need carpet. Doesn't matter what colors. I need trapdoors and a wall. Do you mind? Actually, I think it's specifically I need a fence. Yeah, no, I need a fence, not a wall. What am I doing? That's for a gate. We need a fence. Okay. I don't actually remember who designed this villager farm. I'm gonna have to look that up later. I'll put credits in the description of who made what when I can have the off time to do so. Assuming I even remember. I apologize if I don't. Actually, if I don't remember, can someone just, like, tell me to remember? Like, bully me? I don't know. Okay, what am I missing? Trying to remember. Yeah, I actually have. Hold on a second. I believe in Testy? Yeah, okay. Just taking a small detour. Somewhere, I believe, over here. Ah, there it is. The Villager Breeder. This is what we're making today. So, we need probably a block over their head, but that's easy. Yeah, it's easier than I thought it was going to be. So, you're going to need slabs. Easy enough. This is like the bare bones version. We'll be adding more around it. And yeah. And this is in case we want to raise them somewhere. They can, in fact, hop into that, but I'm pretty sure where I'm going to put them. Oh, actually, no, I'm still going to need them to go up. Could just do nether portals, honestly, but I think this way will be better. Kinda. Nah, I kinda want to do portals. Who am I kidding? Now we'll do this. I'm now remembering the logistics of doing portals, and yeah. Either way, we'll probably have to do, well, actually, we just need to funnel them far enough away that we can put them somewhere else. So, portals are physical transportation. I think we do portals. So we then would have basically just a portal right here, honestly. But we do have to put it far enough away from our base to do that. And we need a portal. We need a portal, okay. That is pretty possible, admittedly. Just slightly annoying. Admittedly, I could also have them water stream over to the depositing area. And then we can rail them away wherever we want. And honestly, thinking about it, I think that's probably the way I'm going to do. I'm not going to mess with these portals. It's janky. It doesn't usually work. Okay. Let me think. First and foremost, I guess I should go and actually place the farm. We don't need glass to see them. I do need slabs, though. In fact, I might just bring a crafting table. And some sticks. I'm hoping that after we're done with this, I'm not going to have stone tools ever again. But at the same time, I'm not betting on that. Because the next step is to make an iron farm. That is my next step after this. So let's get on over here. Find a place where we want the villager breeder. Far enough away from the village that it doesn't, they'll count as a new village. Again, if it doesn't, well, we're making a villager breeder, so I'm gonna have to do off-camera work before we can have the actual iron farm up and running. Namely, I'm going to have to accumulate a few villagers, and I will also, I'll probably set up the bulk of the iron farm, like the actual structure. Again, I'll try to credit the people who actually designed it when I can. I might even credit them before I go live next time. So I think right over... Where do I want to build this? I don't want to build over here anymore. This is actually an amazing spot. Hold up. This is like prime real estate. This is where I'm going to build my house. Forget building there. Go to the other side. Or even, I'll just make it in the village. That honestly might be the easiest thing. Make it in the village, have a few accidents with the remaining villagers. Or, honestly, actually, instead of having accidents, I'll just transport them away to their new homes. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Yeah, that's definitely where I'm gonna live. That's like the most beautiful place. I'm gonna have to build a nice house there. Okay, where do I want to build this? I kind of don't want to build it here. It kind of ruins the view. But I can build it nearby. And I think that's what I'll do. I'll build it over here by this path. I kind of like looking over the mountain at the village. So let's put it here. I didn't bring buckets at all. Whatever. Multiple trips. Let's make the actual structure first. I already forgot how to do this. Okay, so few blocks fall. Then we do slabs with fence, beds, trapdoors, and carpets, and then we put the villagers here. Only 2. We only ever need 2. We might need more beds. I have built this before and it's broken for some reason. Somewhere else. For some reason the villagers will just stop and act like they don't have enough beds. So. Still don't know what that was about, but for now, it should work. So... Actually, where do I want this leading out? I'll figure that out later. Oh, okay. Now, I do need a way up. Yeah, you see, this is the problem with my mouse right now. That keeps happening. That weird double click. Okay. Now let's clear out some inventory spots. I didn't bring trapdoors. Okay. Okay. Well, we have a way up there. I also didn't bring torches. I should torch this area up. Thankfully, it's easy enough to do these things. I'm gonna reload chat real quick just in case. Okay. If people are talking, it's really not letting me see anything. And in fact, I'm gonna... Okay. Does not appear like anyone was talking. Okay. Alright, I need buckets. I have buckets somewhere. I do have buckets, right? How do I make this stuff if I don't have buckets? There they are. That's diorite. Okay. I still don't have trapdoors. Let's go fix that. I also need to go exploring the world at some point. But I want to get at least an iron farm. I do want to do villager trading, though. So... yeah, let's make a few of those. Put those back. I need these. Exactly 4 of them. Thank you very much. Let's go finish this up. I should also... do I have, like, glass? I kind of want to put a piece of glass over their head. I'll just use a cobblestone. Doesn't matter too much, I just didn't want it to be obvious. One of these times I'm gonna fall to my death doing that. I'm gonna clip the edge of the block. I'm just gonna splatter. Okay. Then... actually, we want... like this. Oh. Well, I wanted one like this so that if... never mind. It doesn't matter which direction. It really, really doesn't matter. It just matters that they're there. And carpets. And then way up high, we're gonna make sure it's really up high. This is just here. To make sure they don't get struck by lightning. And in fact, I'm actually going a little too much. I'm pretty sure this is all that's needed to stop them from being hit with lightning. And nothing should spawn on it since it's a bottom slab. Now we just have to bring some some volunteers over here. Also gonna need to make a path up there. First, let's determine where our first volunteer is. I should have them... so this one should be empty. And yeah, I did loot the chest. Gonna remove that. Alright, here's our first volunteer. Okay, I do not want your stare. And I think what we do... yeah, go grab that. Put that there. Go over here because he's being a butt. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need to be able to... I do have quite a bit of experience with these, though I'm not gonna actually count, because these rails are incredibly temporary. Once 2 villagers are in, all the rails are getting removed. To be sent over to other places, so we can set up rails other places. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to want the iron farm. I guess since I'm going to use rails to take them up, it doesn't matter too much. I do not have a minecart on me. Wow. Wait, did I even make a minecart? Okay, well, whatever. We need to get this. Okay, so clearly we want something like this. Okay, there we go. Then we want this. And there we go. This should be all we need. Assuming I did things right and I didn't space these wrong. Alright, let's go grab a minecart. Well, so looking at all this, I think that we're done with cobblestone. I'm gonna go put the cobblestone away. Oh, we still need to transport them. I could also make, instead of making a bubble elevator, I could make an escalator with a bunch of signs. What am I looking for? I needed something, so I came up here. It was a minecart. Do I not have? You gotta be kidding me. Of all the things to not have, just gonna. I can't believe we don't have a minecart. I did everything else, but I forgot a single thing. We only need one more piece of iron, and then we can continue. And we're good. Okay. I can't believe I made all those rails and didn't make a single minecart. Alright. Oh, I should go to sleep. You know what? We already rested in one of these beds. I'm just gonna rest in them again. I can escape if I need to. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Now, where am I gonna end up? Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. Okay. There is, I believe, yeah, there is a lever there. Let's put the minecart down. Once they get into the minecart, where'd they go? They're at the door. The door that they cannot do anything about. Can you just get in the minecart? I don't have another trapdoor. Dude, get in the minecart. The moment I open one of these, the moment I do anything that could open this area up, he escapes. Get in the minecart. Oh my word. I'm gonna have to get in there. Okay. Wait for him to get away from the door. Okay. Just gotta coax you in. Come on. Get in the minecart. Get in the minecart. Get in the minecart. I will start hitting you. You're doing this on purpose. Listen, it's either get in the minecart or get removed. What's your choice? Just won't get out of the corner. You know, I'm punching you. Get in the minecart. You know what? Now you are stuck. And now you're incredibly stuck. Why aren't you getting in the minecart? Oh my word. Get out of here. Breaking your window. You don't deserve windows. Look, see, was that so hard? Now you have a new perma-home. Okay. Just gotta get that minecart. Oh, my inventory's full. What can I throw out? This and this. Where's the minecart? Did you steal my minecart? No, I have it. Okay. We're not done yet, though. We need to grab another villager. Which I think... Honestly, I think we just take out all this. And then we just keep going over here. Yeah. Should be one right here. Gonna have to do some more destruction. But I think this one will actually be easier to grab. Oh, right. For some reason this is a thing. You have to break paths before you can place on them. Thankfully we have solutions. Okay. Let's just go all the way. Okay. This should be all I need to do. And then I can remove the remaining villagers over time. I'll just cart them over to where I need them. I'm not gonna actually remove them per se, but I am going to get them into a different location for sure. Hello, good sir. I am removing your furniture. Yeah, I know. It's annoying. That's not the right thing. That. Get rid of your door. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Do that. He's now stuck. At least he should be stuck. Just in case. Go over there, please. Why do you insist on going over here? Okay. Nope. You stay in your corner and think about what you did. Thankfully, there's this neat feature where minecarts don't really go all that far without Okay, dude. Get in the minecart. You don't get a choice. Alright, well, break the glass to signify we're done with that. I guess I could start working on a trading hall. Okay, perfect. Now I just need to carefully remove that. Then I believe we just actually remove everything. Now that these guys are here, there's no reason to keep all this here. with that said, I'm gonna probably set up something later to get up to them. I just don't need this rail system going to them. I'll finish tearing that up in a moment. I need to figure out where I want the iron farm. I actually might not remove that. I think I might actually put the iron farm. Oh, but I need it far away from that. Yeah, okay. That is a problem. My right click not working well is starting to bug me. Okay. Let's reload the chat. Make sure. Yep. Quickly check that. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Let me put things away and then. I don't think I need this much cobblestone on my person. I will keep some. I don't have a crafting table on me. Till I get mending tools, which will actually be very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. Okay. Those two are happily in their forever home. I think actually we want to go this way. And I will mark where I'm going to put the iron farm with a pillar. I think there's actually a lot of beautiful scenery in this world. A lot of really good places to build a home. So anyway, we're going to place it over here. I'm pretty sure this is far enough away. Build a giant ugly pillar in the middle of nowhere, and that's where we're going to build it. So let's get the carts pointed over to there. And then I don't actually remember how to do the design I want to do. But it shouldn't be too hard to look that up. As of where I'm going to put the actual children, I'm honestly going to put them in the Nether. And just pull them out somewhere out. Probably out over there. Wherever I pull them out to is where I'm going to have the villager breeder. So it can't be close to the iron farm. Or, not village, the villager trading hall. The breeder is what we just made. And yes, it is technically done. I just need to feed them bread and we'll get villagers. But we don't have any way to transport them yet, so... But before I do that, I do... I guess I should set that up first. So, let's... make this. I'm just gonna put this here. Basically want this going like this. I'm gonna actually leave this roofless for now. I want to put slabs on top of it later. Okay. Then we do the only portal size that we can. A 3x3. Let's put this... Actually, why am I putting it there? We have a lake nearby. Just put it in the water. Okay. Unfortunately, I do need more obsidian for that, so we either have to find a lava lake or grab a diamond pickaxe, which I don't think we have one yet, so could start trading, like use the villagers here to start trading stuff and just get a diamond pick. But I'd rather not do that. Okay, so I guess the next step is actually getting... I'll just make a diamond pick. We're gonna have... Once I have, like, mending equipment and I can go mining easily, I'll be able to get enough diamonds for whatever we need. Oh, hey, there's that. You know what? I'm just gonna go down here. It'll probably be quicker. Okay, there should be a door. And then we just head back up the stairs. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just put all this in here once again. We don't need it right now. We'll be keeping... No, I am gonna need those. There, put that there. Have a door. And then... Right, a diamond shovel. The most important thing we got from that raid in the Nether. Nice reminder of my failures. Should probably have grabbed water before coming down. And yes, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is the most reasonable course of action because there is no lava pools nearby. I'm actually gonna put one of these away. And now we'll go deeper. Okay, I believe it should be in this layer somewhere. Should be a yes, this. And from here, go over here, and voila. Then we do that, and get ready to mine for hours. We need a lot of obsidian. So, how you guys doing? Okay. I'm losing my mind. How much do I think even though the 3x3 portals are what I would normally go for, I think we're gonna have to just do the normal portals because this will take forever otherwise. That's not even the right pick. This will take a lot longer if I use the wrong tool for the job. Or if, I throw my tool instead of moving forward. I am thankful that this spool is deeper. Because we need 2 portals, not 1. 1 for the entry and 1 for the exit. I'll figure out the details in the nether. But actually thinking about it, I think this is actually a stupid plan. I'll still take the netherrack, because I'm now realizing what is this going to accomplish for me. How does this at all help me in my goals? Because it's just going to be railways in the nether instead of the overworld. And although I do want the children transported far away, yeah. So I'm going to stop that. Though now we have obsidian for if we do want to do portal method for anything, and I can get more easily. Okay, I feel like I made a wrong turn. Yeah, it's up here. So let's go back up to the surface. Now with obsidian that we didn't need in hand. I think what we actually should be doing is chopping trees and making signs. And then getting slabs and cobblestone. So that we can make an escalator. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done an escalator. It'll be nice to do one. And then we can just airdrop them. The benefit of an escalator to a normal bubble vader is you don't have to worry about the villagers actually getting onto the thing at all, because sometimes they do get a little stuck, I will admit that. Though they don't usually stay stuck for long. Yeah. Okay. I really hope people aren't trying to talk to me right now in the chat. If you're and you're chatting to me and I die responding, I'm sorry. YouTube isn't showing your comments at all. Any comments at all for me. Could just be empty as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna need these. I'm gonna need more cobblestone. I need a lot more wood. So time to start chopping cherry trees. Don't we have cherry saplings somewhere? There they are. That's cobblestone. That's diorite. I love this buggy mouse thing I have going on. Makes life so much more interesting. I waste ammo, I can't eat food. I randomly right-click things. It's wonderful. Okay, I might make a cherry wood farm soon. Well, maybe not. It is a pretty decent source of cherry wood. As is just harvesting them as they are. I think this will be enough. I'm not actually sure. We need a lot of signs. Like, a lot of signs. So, it is really hard to say if we have enough. That should be enough. You also need slabs and normal cobblestone. We also need a lot of water. To the point where I'm just going to make an infinite source right down near that thing. Ignore the lake that's right there. No, yeah, we'll probably just use the lake. Okay. So, escalator time. Time to show off how to make an escalator to people. I should probably actually... Wow. Actually, okay, so 1, 2... So there. There, that's the start of the escalator. Actually, we do want these here. Let's go ahead and remove all this. Memory serves, we just keep repeating this. It basically looks kind of like a stairway. But it does get taller. I'm gonna need a way into there, so let me just add a staircase here. So, yeah, we do that. Then we do this. Rinse, repeat 1,000 times. Okay, so we actually need to get rid of this block here. To be extra safe. Okay. And, oh, come on, stop doing that. That's so annoying. Okay. I believe that should be good. You really do need the signs, by the way. They are not decoration. They keep the water from backflowing. And basically what this does, when it doesn't somehow break, how did I do that? I honestly don't know how I did that. But yeah, it pushes you uphill. And yeah, it's not the most, vertical way to go up, but it still pushes you up, which is admittedly more than some things give you. And it's fully automatic. Oh, okay. Most vertical ways are fully automatic. It's very useful for entities. Not so much for items, in my experience. It completely fails at transporting items up. But, I mean, that's to be expected. Would you stop that? Seriously, this bug is actually starting to get on my nerves. Go. That's backwards. Technically, you can do this backwards as well, but why would you do this sort of setup backwards? Oh, this is actually... I need to thicken these up. See that now? There we go. I'm gonna have to apply like carpets, whatnot, but for now I will put something like that. There. That should protect them. Yeah, that'll keep them safe from a thing that spawns up here. Yeah, so back to building. Let me just... There we go. I'm still baffled at the weird glitch I got with YouTube as well. I don't know what caused that. And I don't know if it's fixed or not. Okay, I need more water. I don't actually know how high I want to go with this. That's annoying. Okay. Consistency is also a very nice thing I like. I gotta say, this is looking great. Oh, it is hard to go against this, but yeah, this will push you all the way up. I don't know how far we want to go, and I think we actually now want to turn because we're encroaching on that. I might need to push that back a bit, maybe move it. Actually, yeah, I might move the iron farm elsewhere. Yeah. Let's get to work on this. Actually, I don't need to go back. We should be fine. Oh, you know what? Let's just actually... Does that work? If I do that... Yeah, that'll work. I don't think I can jump back up personally. Where is my sword? I need to kill this thing. There we go. Okay. Okay. Stop it. I have a bow for a reason. It is not purely for decoration. Also, these little holes I don't care that much about. Stop it. My word. This bug is going to drive me insane. Don't double up. Alright, just making sure this tunnel is extra safe. I'm trying to think of where I want to deposit these. I think I do go in the straight line. And then I move the iron farm over there somewhere. I just hit all of the wrong buttons. Okay. Oh my word, of course. Okay. I'm bailing. I need to torch this area up badly, apparently. I also need to go check on what's going on up there. Oh, come on. Not today, buddy. Okay. Assuming they didn't follow me. Going to take a quick break. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Me. Okay. I just had to. I needed to know what was making all that noise. I don't know if you guys heard it, but there was a lot of bing. Oh my word! Of course you're still down here. No, you don't get to live today. Okay, there is a creeper around here, I believe. Yes, there is. See why that is slightly problematic, right? The right click not working properly. Anyway. I think, yeah, we just keep going straight. Oh, and the reason I'm raising it up like this is so that I can, when I need it to go back down, I can. It's not actually even to get over this house. I am fully willing to demolish anything that's in my path. It's just that I want to be at ground level when I get back down. And if I had done it the normal way, we'd be underground. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I do like this. Plus, it gives the villagers time to mature. Not much time, and definitely wish it was more, but eh. Anyway. Actually, I'm gonna quickly look that up. I'm trying to think how far away I need to put this. Minecraft distance between villages. Bed place. Okay, so 96 blocks away. That's doable. How far are we away at this point? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right. Okay, so probably over to that pillar that I placed will be good enough. Because I need this far enough away that it doesn't interact. Okay, I cannot reach down there. Okay. Come on. Come on. Off the edge. Oh, that's... There we go. Gotta make sure all the water flows the correct way, otherwise this is just stupid. I've realized I can save one more block. I am actually gonna quickly, though, just make a few layers like this. Just so I have something to work with. I'm gonna have to go way higher to get over that hill. Or I can just cut through it. I'll probably just cut through it. Yeah. Okay. Which higher do I want to go? I mean, probably quite a bit higher, but... That's not how it works. I honestly don't know how high I need to go to easily get over the hill. Alright. That's a colossal fail right there. Can't even speak anymore. This probably is high enough. Yeah, I think I go to over there. And I'll probably just move all the villagers I do that are in the village over to there. And then maybe at some point I'll clean up the village and make it look nice. There won't be any villagers in there and no beds, but it'll look nice. In fact, I should probably remove all the beds soon. Anyway, back to it. Right, we didn't want that. Okay. Probably gonna go silent for a bit, to be honest. Just building. Okay. Alright, we're definitely high enough. I'll go up one more and then we're gonna start doing the drop. First, let's put... Well, actually first, let's get that last one in. Now I can start working on the drop. There we go. Trim, yeah. I'm not making the same mistake twice. Let's quickly head to bed. Okay. Before anything has a chance to spawn. Just got our stairway to heaven right there. Technically an escalator. Okay. Okay, now let's start placing in the signs. I don't care. We have so much to do. Okay. And now we slab it up. Don't fall in. It's kind of a long track if we fall in at this point. Also, falling at this point could mean death. Because we are definitely really high up. That there, and that there, and there we go. I will go ahead and put this down over here, and then I'll do that later. Oh, we're almost out of blocks. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we just have to start going down. Which I will want trapdoors for. Oh shoot, I need to jump. Yeah, I figured. I kind of knew it was going to happen, but I kind of hoped it wouldn't. Alright. Over here is all of our garbage, so let's go clean it up. Thankfully, oh, I lost, I don't even remember how many levels I had. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright. Did I grab everything? Yeah, I believe I did. We need more cobblestone. Quite a bit more. So let's head up there and grab more. You know what? I'm gonna turn the music on. It's been a while. Okay. I seem to have forgotten something. Okay, so I do need to extend that if I want to land there. But also, I do need trapdoors. Those are pressure plates. It will make sense in a moment why I need them. Something I learned from, something I learned for Skyblock. I don't remember where I learned it from either. I really need to figure out where I learned all these things from. Granted, I can look up the villager breeder later and the iron farm as well. I don't at all remember where I learned the technique for building down. Also, while I'm at it, just gonna make a little bit of a bigger pool. Just, you know, somewhere to land. Oh right, I want more water. I'm gonna be needing to make many trips. To the point where I'm actually gonna quickly make a little outcrop over here for infinite water. We just need so much water for this project. We'll be fine without sleeping this night out. We're in an area where I don't think we're going to have any mobs spawn next to us. I guess something could spawn in the tunnel in theory, but I don't think it will. If it does, well, shoot. Did I get all that right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Well, I'm here anyway. Alright, where did I die? Where's my shield? You can't have broken, could it have? There it is. Okay, we're good. There's a reason my hotbar never is consistent. I've given up on sorting it every time after I die. That one shot. I forgot how nice the music actually is in this game. Do that and that. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I just remembered. Okay, so I need that to be like that. Because I also need this to be here. This here, this here. That there. Grab my axe. As long as we do it right every time, it should be perfect. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, technically I should do it like that. Da-da-da-da. Oh, right, I needed that open. Well, I need those to be blocks anyway. Okay. There we go. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe that's right. Okay. How are we doing on blocks? Yeah, pretty good. Alright. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it's bound to happen. We lose a trapdoor occasionally. And just quickly refill as we go grab it. I have no idea how I'm going to decorate this. Actually, it kind of looks like a leg. Maybe I'll make it a robot leg. One giant robot leg, and this will be the foot. I think we have enough blocks to make it. And I think we're fine to work through the night. Though my food is slightly alarmingly low. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, right. Let's collect these. Yeah, I forgot that. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are starting to run out of cobblestone again. So I'm gonna put the trading hall over here somewhere, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Alright. There we go. Not gonna be able to go much farther with the amount of cobblestone I have left. But we're also almost there, so yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. think we just keep going. I'll fill it in later. Oh, how much time is left in the night? Alright. What I'll do... something like this. And this will give me a safer path back home. So I can sleep the night away. And also get more materials. Quite a few creepers over here. Oh my word. Yeah, I need to torch this area up badly. Go. Alright, I think the path is clear for now. Or at least it's clear enough for me to get by. I also need more food. Okay. Food. I should have extensive amounts of food still. Can't have eaten all of it already. Or maybe I have. Might need to set up campfires soon then. Anyway, I need more cobblestone. Let's get rid of you. Oh my word, yeah, okay. Four shots from a normal bow is not good. Just need to get rid of all these creepers. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna light the area up. I don't want this to keep happening, so let's prevent it. Put away that, and that. What would I need? What do I need? Torches. I grab 2 stacks of torches. While I'm here, though. Okay, let's go light up the area. Starting with the immediate area. Just Make sure nothing spawns here. I hate that bug. Nothing will spawn. That is my decree. Maybe at some point I'll get a cam account on somewhat. An account just to fly around in spectator mode. Just so I can light up caves. That'll be much later on though. Okay, I'm not gonna light all that up right now. Go light up the rest of the area. Okay. At least get most of it lit up so that it's not as dangerous of an area. I'll probably spend a lot of time off camera just lighting everything up. As crazy as the amount of lighting I'm placing is right now seems, it's barely gonna make a difference. It'll make enough of a difference that I can, get home, but it's not gonna make enough of a difference that it's really gonna matter too much. Alright. Somewhere over here is probably where we're gonna drop off at. And I really deviated from the path. Oh well. Okay. Well, back up there we go. Just adding a little bit extra safety lighting around the area. Just to be safe. Okay, now we can get back to what we were doing before. As it should be somewhat safer. I also need to remember to add a roof to this area. It's not necessary, but I want to add one. Anyway, back to it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that's just a pig. I thought it was a pink sheep. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're almost there. I might actually even just drop it off soon, but I'm gonna go all the way to basically the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I need to turn the notifications down on my phone. Keeps startling me, and it is not fun. Yeah. Also, I did not bring enough cobblestone in the slightest. Hey, rain. It's always nice to see. Oh, I need to grab more water as well. Yeah, let's go down. I keep forgetting I am not invulnerable to fall damage. Let's go ahead and sleep the night away. Okay. Guess, yeah, we should probably put the iron farm somewhere in that back corner. I kind of want these things out of sight, but I also don't want them too far away from the village. The trading hall I'm going to want to set up. Okay. We need even more cobblestone. Thankfully I have a lot, but yeah. I'm going to need to make a cobblestone generator at some point. Because we are now running out. Sploosh. Alright. Anyway, back onto the leg. I don't know. I don't think we need our bow at this moment. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, soon I am gonna just drop it down, because I think, just possibly, we are more than 96 blocks away. In fact, actually, I should just count the chunks, because I believe, how far away how many is 96? I know it's divisible by 16. 2, so that's, I think it's 8 chunks. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna just count the chunks. Just go ahead and break my glankles. Eat the food! Oh my word. Okay. Oh, we are definitely far enough. Okay. So here's the chunk that they're in. And they are thankfully contained in one chunk. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, which I think it was 6, 5, 6. Hold on. I have a calculator. I don't need to try to figure this out in my head. Yeah, it's 6, not 8. Okay. So yeah, we're already well past the minimum distance. So I think I'll drop them off here. And then I'm going to have the trading hall probably over here. Just along the shoreline. I'll figure something out. Anyway. So here's where we're going to drop them off. So from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so somewhere over here, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna put the iron farm because it is a pretty big design. Probably over here. This will be the location of the iron farm. And then I do have to remove the village before I start on that. And again, I will be working on the bulk of the iron farm, probably off camera. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. Actually, off camera, I need to do more mining, apparently. Maybe I'll make it out of deep slate. No, I want to do iron mining. Because I'm going to want a lot of hoppers for collection. But yeah, okay. So let's just finish up this. And then next time we'll start work on the villager trading hall and the iron farm. Probably iron farm first, then villager trading hall. Because I'll probably transport most of the villagers from the actual village to the iron farm. I will also be making a pretty massive wheat farm somewhere over here. Just for the sake of having access to infinite bread for these guys. At some point, obviously, I will make an automatic wheat farm, but yeah, for now. Let's finish this up. I didn't even grab water while I was down there. I think we're at the last 2. Yeah. Oh no, we need 3 buckets worth. So actually, I don't need this since this is just going to be a drop-off point. Now, well, I guess I'm grabbing the water now. I also want to make a squid farm at some point, but I don't want to mess with this area too much. I've already added something big and ugly. Well, actually, it doesn't have to be big and ugly, though. I do like the idea of turning this into a giant robot leg. I am definitely going to try to do that at some point. But I definitely also need the right blocks for that. Also, let me get rid of these. We are going to have to make one more trip up here for the last water bucket and to put the roof on. Potentially multiple trips, but I think we'll have enough. I can always convert cobblestone into more slabs. Okay. Right. Let's go ahead and make this. This will be our exit point. You know, I'll just here. Okay, well, that was quicker than expected. Don't block that off. Okay, so I guess just that there, there, fall, and then I need 2 more buckets of water. So let's finish up this collection system area. I do need to add a little system here, but that should be easy enough to add. And it is sort of the last part of what I need to do. So four, 5, 6, 8. And then here is where the collection system will be. Can actually grab slabs, slab this up. Okay. So, and then this is where they'll sit. Right here. Until I decide to pick them up. I'm gonna have to add a system here, but I can easily add that in. For now, it's just gonna be completely blocked off because we aren't using it right now. I do need to go and add that system in is the next step, the extraction system. Though it's not going to be very useful until I've cleared out this entire village and made sure that those... I may have to actually remove those beds and replace them. I can contain the villagers though, so shouldn't be too bad. Or rather, the villagers are contained. Okay. Let me go rest. Alright. Now, let's finish this up. Oh, right. Let me put some things away and actually get the things I'm going to need. At some point I'm going to want a dispenser, but for now we don't need it. Just going to stuff everything in the chest. I'm going to make a sorting system soon, but for now... Yeah. Let's also make... Yeah, that should be enough. And now... we just need to slab it up. You know what? I'll go back up and grab it later. Let's finish up the tunnel. Hold on, please. Apologies for that. Just something I needed to take care of. Anyway, back to slabbing up this. Gotta slab up my leg. I am gonna want some, I think, rust-colored blocks when I actually finally get around to turning this into a leg. I feel like I want to go for a old rusted robotic leg. Alright. I will say this is going to be a massive build once I actually start turning it into a leg, because this inner tube is essentially going to be a skeletal part, the innermost part of the build. You're probably only going to see small portions of it. I do kind of like the look of the cobblestone for like mechanical bits, though it's not going to be overly easy to see all of it. Most of it will get covered. Also, I don't know how reasonable it will be to make something that large, because I don't know if you noticed, this thing is massive. Definitely gonna have to make a proof of concept in another world. So do I need to... I don't think anything's gonna spawn in the tunnel. I'm sure it won't. Let's not jump off this yet. Oh, we're almost done. Yeah, okay. Villager breeder is almost complete. Next step is, oh. Okay, well, I'll just leave the last one as this one. And there we go. Before I completely determine that this is a success, let's go through and make sure that... Actually, I'm just gonna go... I'll go through this way to make sure it's all working. So, for now, how much durability does this have? 3 more uses, got it. Alright. That should be enough for what I want to do. Let's break into the bottom of this. Oh, okay. So, I just want to make sure that I have all the water flowing the correct way. So let's ride the ride. very kind for the game to give us nice elevator music for that. Let's go ahead and go grab the materials we're gonna need to turn this, or not turn it. We're not doing the lake yet. Slow down. Let's go grab the materials for making the actual extraction area, which is basically just some rails and some blocks that won't suffocate villagers. There we go. So let's put away all this. Put away these. Yeah, it's just rails basically. So this is gonna be, oh, okay. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night first. I do want to make a bee farm at some point. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fully automate it. Well, okay. I'm not... Actually, I think I can. For honey bottles, I'm pretty sure I can. Admittedly, I don't... Outside a honeycomb block, I don't think we need the combs. Oh, I almost just... Yeah, let's sleep through the night. And then... Yeah. Let's go ahead and finally finish this off. I'm going to wrap it up. Off camera, I'm going to look up the guide for this villager farm design. The escalator thing is actually something I'm sure someone else has discovered it first, but it's something I've known about for years now. And it just comes down to understanding how water works in Minecraft. It's just something that it's just an obvious thing. Again, I'm sure someone else has done it first. As of that technique I was using, I don't remember where I learned it from. Actually, I think it was Ilmango, maybe, that I learned it from. I believe they used it in the Skyblock series. And then I just gulped that up immediately. Okay. These two blocks need to be transparent blocks, right? I forgot to bring those. But I mean, I can actually just set up what I need right now. Okay. So then we want something like this. Then we remove that. I'm gonna turn this into a stair probably. I think slab and actually just a couple stairs probably will do it. And then obviously this is just, yeah. And that is the collection system. Actually, I mean for now actually, since I have to, what you'd normally do next would be put a dispenser like right here. This would be a button. I'm probably going to move this over to here. So dispenser here facing into the rails, I believe is what it is. You fill it with minecarts, maybe put a hopper on top of it. Probably it leading into it over here with double chest filled with minecarts, and then you have the button here. Press it, grabs the villager, it goes, and yeah. Obviously we can't leave it like this. I need to grab some stairs, and in fact, instead of doing the right thing and going and just making some more stairs, I'm gonna... Ooh, actually, I don't have the trapdoors on me, but gonna link the back sides of these. These should actually work pretty well. Well, actually, no. The biggest problem is zombies. I don't think anyone will notice if these 3 stairs disappeared. It's not like anyone's using this area anyway. I mean, if they didn't notice the chest was gone, I doubt they'll notice those stairs are gone. Okay. So... believe... Excuse you. I'm gonna actually flip this just to make it look somewhat decent. And that. And then just for testing, I did not bring a minecart. You know what, whatever. I'll test it later, make sure it works. But that's it complete. Like, the villager breeder is done. We just need to start work on the iron farm, and like I said, I'll start on that next time. So yeah, anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, goodbye!